Hey, I'm Pants.
Hey, I'm Cine.
And this is the Breeze in the Trees Network.
There's something wrong with this picture. There's definitely something wrong with this picture. It's for the fact that, okay, yeah, we rioting, we looting, we're breaking in stores, we're burning stores down, we're burning cars. Why are you destroying your own community? Why? Why? What are you getting out of burning down your supermarket because a cop got acquitted of a murder? Yes, God's gonna deal with him. No, God works in mysterious ways. Okay, he got away with murdering somebody. Okay, he's not even feeling good with himself. So now we out destroying our own community, burning down schools, burning down cop cars, burning up cars in general. You know, like, for what?
What does that achieve? This is I've discussed this recently. It's like, I've never participated in a riot. I don't understand what goes through your mind that wants you to start burning down buildings, start structure fires. Like, why? What's the end goal?
You see what they did in Mississippi? Did you see what they did in Mississippi? When they started the riot, and they burning down their stores, they burning down people's cars, the cops stopped the firemen for coming into the town. Let their town burn down. Let the town burn down. That's what you want to do? You want to destroy your own stuff? They stopped the firemen from coming in. Don't put the fires out, let them keep burning. Now, you see, but I'm still not really understanding it. Still not really understanding it.
To figure out, okay, well, the problem, you take Darrell Wilson out of the issue there.
Yes.
You take the cops who are doing these crimes, you take them out, you take their name off of them and just have a profile of them. What's similar here? What's the cause of the greater issue here? As far as the people, because that's what it is here. You know, it's the law enforcement unions and how they're presenting things here. Because everyone's pointing fingers, and you can't ignore it. The inside job of these cops getting away with nothing.
Yes, but in most of these cases, these cops is new to these neighborhoods.
Oh, yes.
Do you think that they got the proper training for them to be thrown in these neighborhoods of high crime? In the academy? Have y'all trained these cops the right way to go into these high crime communities? Even if it's not a high crime community, you just slap this one rookie cop in this community, knowing damn well y'all know what's going on in this community, but y'all slap this rookie here. Y'all got all these veterans, these big time sergeants, they know what's going on in these communities, but instead of them going out there and patrolling the community, they throw a rookie out of there who know nothing about this.
You're throwing a rookie out there with a shaky trigger finger.
Yes.
I mean, like, this is what's happening.
Yes. Basically, that's what I'm saying. They throwing these rookies out there, and then y'all destroying these kids' lives.
Yeah.
Y'all destroying their life because now
it's beyond just being a trouble child.
Yes.
Now they're stuck in that system.
Yes. No, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, are y'all trying to sabotage other people's life because y'all don't want to take care of your own responsibilities?
Well, theoretically, if we're trying to work within the system to correct the problem,
yes.
Okay, there's two things that need to happen. Because both sides of this coin need to be addressed.
Yes.
The emotions of the people, because certainly people going out and deciding to incite riots and burn places, burn buildings, flip cars and burn them, a lot, that's all emotion based. It's just adrenaline pumping from emotions. You have to address that. Since the birth and the uprise of our digital cell phones and everyone having a video camera in their hand and celebrating this, and all the different networking skills that we can celebrate, being able to tweet, take selfies, and all that kind of stuff. People now have that video camera in their hands and they're sharing it. And so the footage of this police brutality is being recorded, and the perspective of the people. You get a new witness, various witnesses, sometimes a dozen witnesses, all with their cell phones, leaning in, taking pictures and stuff. So we have that other perspective that we didn't have previously in the judicial scenario. And so this is, I'm not saying this is any kind of excuse or anything, but this fuels the fires. Because now people, since they're interconnected and everyone's celebrating Facebook and the beautiful internet, I mean, I'm celebrating it right now myself. You're watching something broadcasted via the internet. You're celebrating it right now.
Yes, absolutely.
And so we're becoming more interconnected that way. The world's shrinking so much.
Okay.
And we're seeing all this police brutality and getting more ticked off and more ticked off and more ticked off about it.
And I want to address something with you because they are trying to make police wear video cameras on their personal body.
Yeah, I support this.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are trying to make this happen. It's basically you saying, you think this is a video game. That's a video game. It seems like it's a video game to me. Because now you got a camera, so you're going to see this cop kill this kid, knowing damn well you see what happened, but is he still going to walk off the case? Think about it.
I see, this is what's been happening. The evidence, the video evidence from the lapel pins.
Yes.
And I totally support this. I feel like with everybody else taking video evidence of the cops at all times, I mean, like, there's so much on the internet.
Yes,
People just being, how do I say it without swearing? People just being
completely nosy, just watching a traffic stop.
Not just nosy.
Traffic stops always go into something.
People intentionally causing issues to demand their rights be adhered to, like at security checks when you're driving down the highway and stuff like that. Them saying, I won't give you my license, I won't give you my ID. And getting that all on video and making big scenes about it. There's a lot of people doing that kind of stuff. Yes, that's a form of protesting. This, I haven't found out who the quote was. Maybe someone can help me. Good people disobey bad laws. A friend of mine was giving me that quote recently, and I like it.
That was good.
But so the internet community is constantly reinforcing that, and I think that the police having their own video cameras is part of this interconnectedness with the police.
Okay.
Because the civilians and the law enforcement, we're supposed to be working together, right? The law enforcement is supposed to be maintaining the peace, and we're supposed to abide by the laws so that we can all work together, right? There's certain ways to get your voice heard if you don't like the laws, and certainly when you don't like what's happening with the law enforcement, there's certain ways to get your...
respect the laws.
There are lots of people who respect the laws.
There are people who respect the law. I respect the law.
Yeah.
I respect the law, but I don't respect you abusing your authority. It's two different sectors of life right there. Like, okay, I'm gonna respect you, but I'm gonna respect you as a law enforcement officer. But when you like talking to me like I'm the lowest piece of whatever on the ground,
I don't think I'm speaking in their defense here either.
Yeah.
Certainly, what the problem here is that the law enforcement officers are treating my black friends like they're the lowest piece of crap on the ground. For what? For walking down the street at 12 o'clock midnight? I walk the streets at 12 o'clock midnight. I see them watching me because I'm the only person walking on the street, but they don't stop me and ask what I'm doing. But it's,
okay. My wife is white.
Okay.
My wife is white. My daughter is white. Yes. I have a white wife. Yes. We are on the Palisade Parkway. Cop driving beside us. He's driving literally beside us. Looking in my windows, trying to get my wife nervous. She's driving, my daughter's in the seat belted. He pulls us over. Ain't nowhere to pull over on the Palisade Parkway. He made us get on the grass. He made us literally get on the grass on the Palisade Parkway. When he comes up to my wife, he say, your daughter's not seatbelted. I'm like, she's seatbelted. He was like, where y'all going? We was on our way to New York to go see family. This guy makes me get out of the car and he's asking my wife, who is that guy? Who is this guy?
Really?
Yes. But, same thing. You can't even be in the car with your woman without them believing that you're doing drug trafficking, using a white woman to do drug trafficking. No, that's my wife. I would never in my life put my family in a situation like that.
Alright, so speaking of interconnectedness with the internet and with the story you're telling, and this has happened to so many brothers from other colors. It's just everyone's being put down. I don't know how to go around it. You can't. Black people. Okay?
But
it's like black Americans out there are being harassed by the cops left and right. And so there's an online movement to tell your story. Maybe if you want to participate.
It feel good to actually speak about this, you know, because at least somebody else noticed that what's going on of another color.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't choosing no sides
We're
because
choosing sides too, there's no side to choose.
I have white friends, and I have white friends that love me.
Dude, as far as I'm concerned, we're both colored. You're like a brown, I'm like a tan, like a pinkish tan. I mean, like, we're colored.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Exactly.
If you was blue and I was purple, that's my color and that's your color. It doesn't matter.
All that would matter is like what kind of clothes we wear with our outfits. Because like if I was blue,
some tie dye.
Like my blue would go better with like.
I call my boy Jesus. He got one of those nice shirts. The flannel one.
But so the the social movement. Okay, wait, straight face for a second.
Okay. All right, let's go.
The social movement is called #AliveWhileBlack. All right, so it's a big Twitter thing. I don't know. I don't really participate in Twitter, but so there's a bunch of stories where it says #LiveWhileBlack, and they tell their story about being harassed by the cops just for being black. There's stories of ladies walking out to their car from the grocery store, cops surrounding them, asking what they're doing in the parking lot, and they're like, "Oh, we're going shopping." The story you're telling about getting pulled over by a cop and I'm asking your wife, it's like, "Oh, we're going to the mall." It's like, this is what we're doing.
This is what we're doing today.
Yeah.
What are you doing today?
What are you doing? And I was like, "Oh, we're finding someone to try to arrest."
Exactly.